this iconic photograph, you see two of the biggest sports rivals in tears as Roger Federer retires from professional tennis. The Federer Nadal rivalry is considered one of the greatest in tennis history. They have played each other 40 times and their matches have been extremely intense. But then you have this moment at the Laver Cup where both are mourning the fact that they will not be able to play each other professionally again. Technically, Nadal has won 24 of the 40 games they have played together, but eventually what we see here are two big winners. Two of the greatest, most competitive players who, despite being fierce rivals on court, have managed not to let that affect their relationship outside of it. You can see them as players of two games. One is the game of tennis and the other is the game of life, with the latter being much more important in significance. If the rivalry on court led them to be bitter rivals off court, then in one sense they have failed in both, being good sportsmen as well as being good human beings. In this sense, the statistics of the games won plays a minor role in the holistic aspect of winning that both partake in. In the game of tennis, one has to lose in order for the other to win, and that is true, but only in terms of score. On the flip side, you see both the players develop in their skills as they play each other and they improve in their game. That is win for both, regardless of the score. Both players can respect each other despite the competition and not let jealousy, envy, fame or spite disrupt the fact that their games make each other stronger. And if these complex emotions are navigated well, then that is a huge win for both players. This is an important aspect of the kingdom of God, as Augustine writes in his book. In the kingdom of God, one has to lose in order for the other to gain, because that is the basic nature of things confined within material reality. But in the kingdom of God, which transcends materiality, one does not have to lose in order for the other to gain. The kingdom plays out in such a way that it brings flourishing for everyone involved in it. In the Gospel of John, we see Jesus and Pilate encounter each other. Jesus, who is now a prisoner, is brought before Pilate, who is the governor of the Roman province of Judea and hence a symbol of the empire itself. And in this conversation, Jesus tells Pilate that you have no power over me and that his kingdom is radically different than the kingdom that Pilate represents. In Pilate's kingdom, there has to be force in order to rule. In Pilate's kingdom, violence is a necessary aspect to keep people in check, and craftiness is an integral skill in the game of politics. But the opposing claim here is that Christ is playing a much higher game, compared to which the political game of the Roman Empire is of minor significance, just like the score of a tennis game. That there is a greater game going on here, one that does not require violence, tyranny or subjugation by one group over another, but a kingdom in which all those who participate can abundantly thrive.